So, remember that engagement? Yeah, about that. I broke it off the next morning. Before the Facebook announcement, thank God. Marissa took it surprisingly well, probably because she realized I was staring at someone else during our engagement kiss. Not exactly the fairy tale moment she's been posting about on Pinterest for the last month. She called me an idiot, threw the ring at my head, decent aim, honestly, and told me I'd regret it. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Kellie, on the other hand, was a different story entirely. When I showed up at her door the morning after the proposal that shouldn't have been, she answered in an old t-shirt. My old t-shirt, actually, with mascara still smudged under her eyes. I told her everything. Word vomited the whole mess right there on her doorstep like some rom-com protagonist who'd finally pulled their head out of their ass. I told her about the flashbacks. About realizing she was the one I couldn't stop seeing, about how I'd been the world's biggest idiot for not seeing it sooner. She just stood there, arms crossed, letting me spiral. And then she said, "Took you long enough, moron." And she kissed me. Right there. Best kiss of my entire life. And it tasted like morning coffee and second chances. That was 5 years ago. We got married in a small ceremony, just close friends and family, no book club members allowed after the party incident. My parents didn't show up, which honestly made the day more pleasant. Kellie's kids were the ring bearers. They're teenagers now, and they still give me hell about the Marissa phase, as they call it. We have 3 kids of our own now. 3 beautiful, exhausting, wonderful chaos agents who've destroyed any illusions I had about sleep or privacy or clean floors. There's Emma, who's 4 and has Kellie's stubbornness and my terrible sense of humor. There's Jack, who's 2 and has already mastered the art of the puppy dog eyes to get whatever he wants. And then there's baby Sophia, 6 months old, who screams like she's auditioning for a death metal band, but has the sweetest smile you've ever seen. Life isn't perfect. God knows it's not the sanitized Instagram version of happiness. We have faced our ups and downs. Money troubles when I lost my job, Kellie's postpartum depression after Sophia, the time we didn't speak for 3 days after a fight about whose turn it was to do the dishes, which sounds stupid now, but felt catastrophic at the time. But we maintain our love. Every single day, we choose it. Even on the days we don't particularly like each other, we still love each other. And I finally understand what love actually is. So here it is. After 6 episodes of disaster, confusion, broken noses, and accidental engagements, I can finally answer the question. What is love? 10 truths I've learned. 1. Love is showing up. Not just on the good days, but on the terrible ones. When Kellie had the flu and spent 12 hours throwing up, I held her hair back and brought her water and didn't complain once. That's love. It's unglamorous and sometimes gross, but it's real. 2. Love is remembering the small things. How she takes her coffee. That she hates cilantro, but won't tell people because she doesn't want to be difficult. That she needs exactly 15 minutes of silence when she first wakes up, or she'll bite your head off. These tiny details are love notes, written in attention. 3. Love is laughing through the disasters. When Jack flushed an entire roll of toilet paper down the toilet and flooded the bathroom, we could have screamed. Instead, we stood there in puddles of water, looked at each other, and just started laughing until we cried. That's what gets you through. finding humor in the chaos. 4. Love is being wrong and admitting it. I've had to say, I'm sorry, you were right, more times than I can count. My ego takes a beating, but my marriage stays strong. Love isn't about winning arguments. It's about resolving them. 5. Love is the mundane moments. It's not just the proposal or the wedding or the birth of your children. It's folding laundry together on Sunday nights. It's grocery shopping and debating whether we really need another jar of peanut butter. It's boring and repetitive and somehow still beautiful. 6. Love is holding space for someone's pain. When Kellie's mom died last year, I couldn't fix it. I couldn't make it better. All I could do was hold her while she cried and tell her it was okay to not be okay. Sometimes love is just witnessing someone's grief without trying to solve it. 7. Love is choosing each other repeatedly. Every day we wake up and choose this. Choose us. It's not a one-time decision made at an altar. It's 1,000 tiny decisions. To be patient, to be kind, to stay when leaving would be easier. 8. Love is growth, not perfection. We're not the same people we were 5 years ago. We've changed, evolved, sometimes grown in directions that required adjustment. But we've grown together, not apart. Love makes room for who you're becoming, not just who you were. 9. Love is vulnerability without fear. I can tell Kellie my worst thoughts, my biggest insecurities, my dumbest ideas. And she doesn't judge me. She sees all of me, the good and the catastrophically stupid, and loves me anyway. That's terrifying and liberating at the same time. 10. Love is finding home in a person. Before Kellie, I thought home was a place. Now I know it's her. It's the sound of her laugh, the way she says my name, the feeling of her hand in mine. Wherever she is, that's where I belong. That's home. So there you have it, folks. 6 episodes later, and I finally have my answer. Love isn't a perfect movie moment or a walk through a field of wildflowers. It's not Chandler and Monica, though they had some things right. It's messy and complicated and sometimes involves broken noses and gate-crashed parties. It's Kellie burning dinner while I make fun of her cooking. It's both of us exhausted at 3 a.m. with a screaming baby, taking turns so the other can sleep. It's inside jokes that no one else understands and comfortable silences that don't need filling. It's fighting about stupid things and making up before bed because we have a rule: never go to sleep angry. It's building a life together, one imperfect day at a time. Love isn't something you find fully formed. It's something you build, maintain, and choose over and over again. And honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done. Even if it took me way too long to figure it out. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. I hope you found your answer too. Or at least got some entertainment out of my disasters. This is What is Love? And I finally know. It's Kellie. It's always been Kellie. and I'm the luckiest idiot alive.